is everybody doing? I am Rene Byrd and I'm here for another special edition of the Who Am I series. Who Am I talk has been going since, oh gosh, April. I think I started in my first Who Am I talk, and since then I've had amazing guests, and for part of Black History Month I thought today we'd do a special one. I've had this lovely beautiful young lady on here before in May. Her name is Eva Marie Saffrey, and she's been doing some exciting things. Previous roles in musical theatre for Matilda and Tina Turner, and she's literally yesterday a big broadcast happened on one of our major TV networks. So I thought it would be fantastic to bring her along. She has been engaged with my production company called TJ Music, and I'm really excited to share with you what she's been up to. So yes, COVID-19, you thought you could stop us in our tracks, but we've been pushing forward, and it's been an exciting time to use this platform for purpose. I think one of the key things for me this year was, who did I connect with? How did everyone grow? Was everyone inspired? What happened? You know, I think it's been a really uncomfortable time for many, but you've got to see light at the end of this tunnel, and I hope some people have seen some joy in all what's happened. So really excited for the beautiful young lady to join me very soon. I'm just going to wait for her to pop up. And yeah, so I'm okay. I'm all very relaxed. Did my hair, all curly at the moment. I thought I'd let it grow out and be nice and curly, and put on a lovely dress. So I'm very, very happy today, and even more happy to have this beautiful young lady on. I'm very much about the young people. They are the future. You have to support them, you have to nurture them, you have to protect them, and give them all the opportunities they need to grow, you know. So I'm really about that. I haven't got children of my own just yet, but God will bless me when that time is right. So in the meantime, all the youngsters that are around me, I can, you know, join in and help them and nurture them, and it's really important. So I hope everyone's well. It's Sunday. I'll be having a blessed Sunday. I hope the weather's in London's been really awful. It's like welcome back to winter. But I think today, the first day, it hasn't rained consistently. So, but regardless of that, you've got to keep smiling, haven't you? So yeah, I'm waiting for the lovely lady to join me very soon so we can have a good chat. And I can see a few people that have joined already. Hello to everyone that's joined. Thank you so much for joining my series. I'm very grateful. And yeah, nothing much really going on. Just plodding along, working hard in the background. I think that's all you can do at this time. Yes, no problem. She can't join. Okay, let's see what's happening. Let me see if I can get her. Well, everything should be as was before. What if she sends me a message to join? I should be able to make her live. I haven't changed any of the settings. Hello, sweetie. So if you can send me a request to join, let's see if it works. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, you know, with Instagram, they're forever updating things, so you never know where you are sometimes. Here we are. Let's have a look. It says for you, go live, guys. Here things that happens. Wait for the little princess to join. Hey!
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay, my sweetie pie. How is your Sunday so far?
Good. It's been good.
Yeah, really relaxed. And
Yeah.
You was in the clouds yesterday. Have you come down from the clouds, or are you still in the clouds?
I'm still in the clouds.
Still in the clouds, so you should be. Now I'm very, very excited. I'm here with the lovely Eva Marie Saffrey. I had her on my Who Am I talk in May. I had to have a look and see. That was ages ago in the summer. Yeah. And time goes so quickly, doesn't it, Eva? Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
And so excited to have her on board. And then so much has happened between that time. We kept in touch. I'm so excited about her talent. And we done something very special in the studio, which we'll talk about a bit later. And it's been phenomenal. So really excited to bring her on again. I feel like I'm part of her family now. She's part of my family, part of the crew. And but a lot of people don't know a lot about you. So I think what we're going to do is start from the beginning. I think it's always good for people to tell their story. This is what Who Am I talks about. Yeah. So Eva, talk to me about your journey. I know most of your work came from musical theatre. So talk to me about how you got into music and theatre what's the special moments you can talk to me about and highlight?
So when I was 7, I went to audition for The Lion King, and it was really fun. But then I think I did 2 years of training, and then I didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
But then we saw auditions for Matilda, and then I was so dominant that this could be my time to like prove to everyone that I can do.
Of course.
And then I think I got a call back home on the 18th of November in 2017, and then
Okay.
you have the role, and I was like screaming.
Wow.
There was a spider because my mom started to scream when she got the phone. There's a spider, I was so scared. But then after she told me, she was like, no, you got the job. And I was screaming, I was happy crying. So that's one of the jobs that I did. And that was a really good experience because I was only 10 and I didn't really know like what I was kind of getting myself into in that industry.
Mm-hmm. Of
But
course.
then after that, I think it was, I did Tina Turner. That was it. I did Tina Turner, the musical, and
Wow.
I did that in 2018, and I
Okay.
did that from my theatre school that shut down called Italia Conti. So I did that, and then I think 2019 I was mainly focused on schoolwork because I can't go like consecutively just doing theatre work when education comes.
Of course.
And then this has been like a rough year for me because it's kind of hard to get jobs as an actress. So really all you can do in COVID is just like perform and try your best.
Of course. And keep rehearsing and
Keep rehearsing.
keep that fire alive. It's really important as an entertainer, even though we're in this season, to keep, the fire line. Says yes you can. Someone said, yes we definitely can. So we're going to go back again. So we're going to talk about Matilda. So you had the lead for Matilda.
Yeah.
So how did that feel? I mean, what was the kind of work you had to put in?
It was a lot of work. So we did rehearsals 6 days a week for about 2 months, and it was a lot of work. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning to about 4, and because it was in Belsize Park, it was like really far as well. But it was quite a lot of work, especially for like the main role, because at first I didn't think I was going to get it because there's never really been Matilda there before. But then
of course,
got the role, I was like overwhelmed. I knew I would have to put in work, but I was kind of determined that I was going to do it. So I was really
cool. And how long was you on? How long did the production go on for? Because I know you have. I mean, I've gone to a lot of musical theatres. You have your evening matinee. It's a lot. People don't realise you're literally working round the clock. So how long was it for?
It was. I did it for 6 months altogether. I can't.
Wow.
I don't know how many shows I did, but I think I was in 4 days a week. So I do 2 shows a week, and then I do 2 standbys, so like covers, just in case someone gets sick or if I have to play a role. But that's how that one worked. And then in Tina Turner, I played the sister, but I was also cover for Tina, for the little.
Wow.
Then if she was to get, which I had to do that once, and I was really nervous actually. But
oh my goodness.
But yeah.
That's amazing. And then like Tina Turner, obviously, we know Tina Turner is like a mega superstar, watching her as a youngster. A lot of artists, even Beyonce, if you know Tina Turner, you'll know a lot of Beyonce's style, performances, attitude comes from watching Tina. So taking that role was very significant. It's iconic. Did you meet anybody in the cast? Anyone who came over? They had a special matinee. They tend to have like a press day. Did you meet anyone special?
I met Meghan Markle and Prince.
Oh wow!
Because they came and watched the show once.
Okay.
And on the press night, I think, who else came? I can't really remember. I'm not sure. I don't know, but there was quite a few celebrities. That, like some days, I saw. I don't know her name, but she did the film for Tina Turner.
Oh, Angela Bassett. Did you meet her?
Yes.
Wow, that's a legend.
Yeah, so I got to meet her, and that was really fun. Oh.
Yeah.
What is this?
Wow.
Yeah, so I got to meet her and it was like really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. As I said, like it's like a whirlwind, isn't it? And the thing is, people don't understand. We're human beings, you know. Is behind all of the star and the stage. We've still got to eat. We've still got to get enough sleep. We've got to make sure we're rehearsed. We've got to look after our vocals. We've got to be in the right frame of mind, because regardless, we still got to be able to perform, even how we're feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how did you, as a young person, you obviously had to go to school and study. Did you have to be very disciplined, or how did you get through all of that?
It was kind of like scheduled. So I do some homework when I'm doing stage work. So when I was at the stage or on standby, because we all kind of had to do it. So we would all kind of help each other do our work, and the chaperones were really nice, and they kind of understood, like when we were tired, they were like, oh, just rest, leave the homework. And the schools were also really understanding, because it's a lot to deal with.
That's good.
But yeah.
That helps, isn't it? Because you need as much support. I think, you know, being in this industry, it takes a lot out of you. You've got to make sure you rehearse. I know you're very good at that. I've seen all the different things that you've done on Instagram and Twitter. You're constantly keeping your vocal warm and learning how to sing, because it's a journey, isn't it? It's a journey to, you know, keep your vocal cords warmed up. And even as you said, you're not working at the moment, but you can't stop. You still got to keep that vocal, your instrument, in check.
Yeah.
And I think I know who your greatest singer is, but who are your top 5, you can tell me?
Top 5, okay.
If you could even narrow it down to 5, I think I find it difficult too.
Yeah, it's really hard as singers to pick your favourite singers. I listen to so many different artists.
I know.
Adele.
Okay.
So, Ariana Grande.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah Carey. Whitney Houston. Who else? Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. Jennifer Hudson. Who else do I like? I like her. I think that's more than 5, so I'm gonna stop.
I think there's one. I think there's one that I know you really like, because we spoke about her once, and she is like very sassy. She was singing from very young. She done the competitions. I just think about who she is. She has the Black is King. Black is Move for Eva. I'm giving you some hints here.
Beyonce.
She's like, who is that? Yeah. That's your girl. Yeah, no, I mean, when it comes to hard work, and we have to definitely salute her. You've seen how from very young, from every phase of her career, she's literally stayed on top, hasn't she? Yeah. And even as a grown woman, she's still one of the biggest artists that has come out of this world. Yeah. You know, Michael Jackson obviously is someone I grew up with, and you will know, but it's kind of like literally a female Michael. I would recognize her as. So, but you know, we speak about dedication. People, as I said, don't realize the work that goes into creating a product. I know we've spoken and we've been in contact over the last few weeks, working hard. But we're going to talk about that in a second, because that's our grand finale. But you know, when we speak about hard work and dedication, what advice, the fact that you was able to do 2 theatre productions and numerous other things that you've got involved in, what advice would you give to young stars coming up? What would you say to them to keep that fire burning and to be really a great perfectionist in what they do?
I would say to always try to do your best. Doing the least never get you where you want to go in life. So when I did a show, hi Dad.
Hi Dad.
Like all my shows, I had to be very dedicated, and you have to kind of know that curveballs will be thrown at you, especially like you don't even have to go to a performing arts school to be famous, because I know a lot of like artists started very late as well and they've still made it, and that's from hard work and literally working from 1 o'clock in the morning to midnight. So I would just say do the best you can, really, and believe that you can do it, because there was a lot of doubt in myself this year because of my school.
Really?
But
did you feel like that when the school closed? It must have. It feels.
I was just kind of like, I can't do this by myself. I haven't got anyone, like, obviously I believed that people would support me, but at the same time, I didn't really think that what I've done could possibly happen, even though I'm not in that school. I thought that school was so, yeah.
Yeah. A lovely lady called Mandy Platt. She said, two amazing girls. What a role model young lady. So she's speaking highly of you, Eva. No, definitely. You are definitely a role model, inspiring a lot of young people, old people too. I think, you know, I think inspiration comes in all different forms.
Yeah.
The fact that you've done such things, such great things at such a young age, I think I admire that. You have to be very disciplined in our industry. You have to, which is really hard, as you spoke about the school closing, you have to learn how to take knocks, and it is hard because we love what we do and it comes from our soul, doesn't it? So when someone goes, oh, I don't like that, it really hurts, doesn't it? You
Yeah,
know?
it does.
But you've been able to be resilient, you've kept pushing, which is really good. And that brings me on to what we're going to talk about today. So it's Black History Month, a very exciting part of a month for us as people in the UK. This year has been a very sensitive year around lots of sensitive subjects, and lots of people have been feeling very hurt about it for various reasons. You know, from George Floyd, it's been very painful to watch what happened with him, but justice will be served. But I think as a young person, you know, I know we couldn't hide from the news. You saw the news.
Yeah.
How did it make you feel?
It was,
How did it make you feel?
I mean, it's nice that it's not nice, but it is kind of nice because it's nice that we're kind of, people are kind of like finally hearing about it, or some people that might have been aware about it. As some people would say, it's not all of us, which I agree. It's not everybody that's being racist, but some racist people still think it's okay. And I believe that all lives matter, but also I believe that Black lives matter the most at this, in this period of time, only because of all this hate that some of us are kind of getting, and we don't really deserve it, but I kind of understand it all.
Yeah, it is a very, you know, I always wonder what goes on in the mind of a child when they see things. I remember speaking to a close friend of mine, and a little girl, this is in the COVID-19, just to segue slightly, said, am I going to die, mum? Because, you know, you don't know what you're taking in and you don't understand it. And sometimes it can be quite overwhelming. But as you said, not everyone is racist. There's beautiful people of all creeds and colours in this world that actually have no part of that. But as we know from a young person, you go to school, you wasn't born or even had a thought like that. It's not something that happens, because when you're around your friends, all friends from different colours, creeds, you're not sitting there thinking that. So it's horrible to know that somewhere in their lifetime, the imagery, the thinking changes, which is sad. We all breathe, we all go down when the time is up in the same way. So I think over time, I think, as you said, it's now out in the open. The people who have not got the right mindsets will be seen, and I think they'll be judged accordingly. In my mind, it's about unity. I think we all coming together. You see people who have been protesting, and they're all in every colour and creed, and they're all joining forces to say it's wrong and it needs to change. And change comes over time, but it has to be peaceful change. And that's why I'm really excited to have Eva on here today, because yesterday morning at 9 a.m. precisely, she debuted on a wonderful new program called IRL Team Charlene on ITV. It was absolutely amazing to watch. We'll talk about the process in a second. And yeah, I'm excited. Like, I know you're in the clouds. I'm in the clouds with you. Because what's so exciting about it is we created something from scratch, and then to see it on TV is just amazing, isn't it?
It is really amazing.
Isn't it amazing? So yesterday, yes, her little video debuted. We did the end. It was on the end of the show. The show, basically, an amazing lady called Charlene White, who is a news anchor, you would know on ITV. She commissioned a great program, which is called IRL Team Charlene. And basically it was to teach children, because it's a children's show, about racism, prejudice, activities, protests, what things actually mean. And it was amazing. It was really interesting to see what kids felt and their points of view. And it was nicely done. It was beautifully done. And then to see you do your song at the end. And what is it called?
Called Better Way.
Better Way. And to see you do Better Way was phenomenal. Basically, just to go back a little bit, guys, really crazy. Out of the blue, you was found on Instagram, am I right?
Yeah.
And basically, cut a long story short, we were supposed to do some work and here it happened. And the team at TJN, JJ Fishel, Tesley, myself, we was able to help her create an amazing song called Better Way. And talk to me about it. How do you feel that your song was on, I mean, national TV? How do you feel? It must be really surreal.
It was like, every time I watched it back, it made me happier and happier, because like we all worked so hard on that song, and it was so fun shooting. Because I know like some people would think, oh, how did you do that? Isn't that a bit hard? I was like, I love what I do. It's fun. And like, so everyone was happy with it. My mom was like overwhelmed. I was like literally screaming. My dad was like, had tears in his eyes, like, oh my God, we did it. It was like kind of weird as well to watch myself on TV, like watch it happen, because as a singer, me personally, I do not like watching myself back and forth. But on TV, I was like, I need to replay this like 10 billion times.
Yeah, it's amazing. No, you've done us all very proud. You worked really hard. I mean, letting everybody know. Basically, they found her. They asked her to do a song. It's about the Black Lives Matter movement, and she did a fantastic job. First time in the studio.
Yeah.
I mean, really, Eva, fantastic. And my team is on here and they will attest that there's many singers that have got in the studio and they're a little bit older than yourself, and it's been a journey. And to see what you was able to do, I'm so proud of you. And it shows that you're very disciplined. It shows that you're willing to listen. You know, we have egos in our industry. It keeps us a little bit sassy and, you know, keeps our energy up. But you are so respectful and work really hard. Your work ethic is spot on. And you did everything you were supposed to do, and we're really proud of you. So you did a fantastic job, and then it's on TV. So that testament, isn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing. High five. I can't get you, but I'm going to high five you. Yeah. So no, we're really proud. So this song, you know, the plans are, we've got some plans for the future. Obviously, we're in COVID-19, so we're having to think about our strategy, but we will make this available, and we think the world needs to hear it. I think it's a beautiful song, an uplifting song. I mean, singing that song in the studio, how did that make you feel? How did you feel singing?
It made me feel like happy that I can kind of put into my own words how us young people are feeling, and kind of making everyone aware that we're not blaming everyone. We just want peace. We just want everyone to be happy. Like, we don't want anybody feeling singled out. It was really nice to work with you.
You did fantastic. You sung it beautifully. It's a very uplifting song. I think in this season, we need to feel connected. We need to feel unification. Things will change when we only come together. You know, our past rhetorics, things that have happened in the past, people came together to stop things. So now in 2020, my belief system is people are going to come together to make a change. But we can't have hate, we can't have anger, we can't have venom. We've got to have love.
Yeah.
I've spoke to you about this. Love is the center of everything. And what I get from your song is very much about love, about humanity coming together. And yeah, I'm very excited. And it's such a beautiful pleasure to work with a young person that understands and wants to make things better. And you know what the most amazing things about artists? The ones that make a mark are the ones that make change. If you think of every artist that has come out and done something powerful, they've changed the world. And that's your part of changing the world. Your song has helped maybe somebody, a lady spoke earlier, said it moved them. Those are things as artists we need to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very excited. So is it possible, we wonder if we could hear a little sound, or could you play a little bit of that for us? We'd love that.
Yeah, I should be able to. All right, how do I do this?
It's okay. Take your time.
don't know on this one. Oh wait, there it is.
It's okay.
Should I show it or should I let them hear it?
Say it again, sweetie.
Should I show it to them or should I let them?
I don't know. I mean, whatever you want to do, you can show it, we can hear it. We just want to join in with this beautiful song. However you want to do it, darling.
All right, I'll show it.
Okay, so we're going to hear it. Oh, it's very sweet. I love. Oh, you know, it's a breath of fresh air to hear a song that is literally talking about joy, talking about flying away, talking about just we can make this change. That's what I got from that song. You know, there's a just it's lovely. It's really nice. And you know, I know the song, but every time I hear it, I feel the same way again, over and over again. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, well done, Eva. Really proud of you. And you know what, as I said, you was on TV yesterday. This is only the start. You know, you was down early on in the year, not wondering what was going to happen. Yeah, not wondering what the future may hold. And it just shows you how life can change overnight. Things can move in a direction that you don't even see. And a lot's happened this year. I think everyone's going to remember this year for various different reasons. But you can say in 2020, you created a song that was about something very powerful, very significant, but you created something that makes people feel inspired. And that's going to go down in history. Yesterday being on TV was a historic moment. It's in the archives now, Eva.
Yeah.
You know, you did that little bit to change the world, and that's beautiful. It's amazing. And I know it's overwhelming. I know it is. But you really did. And I mean, on a serious note, it's fantastic. Because young people can watch that and see that there is, as you said, what is it? A better way.
A better way.
There's a better way. You know, so all the things that have happened, that has not made us feel good, but we can only look forward to a better way and a better opportunity. And to me, that's really exciting. So your thoughts, I mean, what do you see everything in the future? What would you like to happen if you said, Auntie Rene, I would love this, this, this. What would you like? Obviously, we've got this song. We're going to work on it in the background so the world can hear it. What would you like to happen going forward for you? What's your biggest dreams? And dream hard. Dream big. Dreams are really important, okay?
I would like to make an album by the time I'm 18. so I haven't got long.
Okay.
I also want to be in a Netflix movie, like loads of Netflix movies, any Netflix movie. What else? Oh, this is the biggest one. So I watched Beyonce in the O2 when I was little. I think I was about 4. And my mum surprised me after school on my birthday, and she was like, "Oh,
that's nice.
Big trouble. We're going down to your grand's, and we're gonna sit down to talk about it." But then we showed up at the O2. I was like, "Why are we here?" And then, and I was like, "Oh, it's so cool." And ever since then, I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to sing in front of loads of people and just make everyone happy. Like, everyone was so happy when they were there singing along on every single word that she was saying. I was like, I want to do this. I can do this. So yeah, that's my achievement. That's my life goal.
I will say this, it is done. You spoke it out. It's really important. Auntie Rene's going to teach you something. Anything you want in life, you speak it out. So God hears, the universe absorbs, and it will happen. So on this day, what day is this? The 4th of October, 2020. Eva Marie Saffrey says she wants to perform to many, many people. We're talking a few million or more. It's going to happen, right? And that feeling of performing in front of those amount of people is the most powerful feeling you can ever give. Because, as I said, as an artist, you're here to make a change and to change the world. And Better Way, what you've written and what's been involved, and the song, I'm telling you, you'll be surprised what's going to happen from here on in. So if it's something you want to do, it is done. There's nothing without your reach. That's one thing Auntie Rene will tell you. Everything is just a mind, a thought, and then an action. So you can think it, it can happen.
Yeah.
It's really important. Keep that positive energy and go for it. And there's nothing stopping you. And it's important for you as a young person to live your dreams. Really important to let it all out. So you know you've given it your best. It's all you can do, isn't it? It's all you can do.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Thank you for helping me. Like the team. Thank you.
No, you're very welcome. My absolute pleasure. I'm so happy I was able to, because we spoke about it in the last live. But what we didn't know is something would come up to enable us to do that. So Jay Official, Tesley Official, I'm happy that all of us were able to guide you along. And we're not going anywhere. We're here. We're here to take you to the next level, because we see where you can go. You definitely got stars in your eyes, definitely. You know, you just got to, as I said, keep working hard like you have, keep practicing. You know, you've got fantastic parents. I know them, and they support you and love you. In this industry, yes, it's going to be tough. I'm not going to say it's all roses, because it's not. But you've just got to know that this is all part of life. Life comes with bumps, you know, and it builds your character. You've learned a lot already from when it comes to working on stage and the discipline that's needed to be successful. And one of the things, the components, the biggest component you can ever have is God in your side. You keep your faith, okay? And keep the right people around you who will support you on your journey. And you're going to be just fine, my princess. You're going to be just fine. But yeah, I'm really excited. So how amazing. I'm still bubbling for you. How amazing. 9 a.m. So what's your friends say? What did they say? Did you get loads of texts and I don't know, WhatsApps, how it works? And
I got quite a lot of
TikToks.
texts supporting me. TikToks from everyone going, like, dancing to the song. I was like, oh my God.
That's amazing. Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, it's really nice to, like, know that there's people that support me and that, like, believe
and they will.
That. So yeah, I'm really happy.
So have you got your, I know you're wearing uniform tomorrow, but have you got the uniform really set out for tomorrow? Because when you walk into school tomorrow, it's going to be cool, huh?
Yeah. I've got I'm going to wash my hair.
It's going to be, you've got your shades ready. You're going to do that walk, you know, that walk, the TikTok walk. That's amazing. No, I'm so proud of you, darling. Well done. You did a fantastic job. I know my team is on listening and they're very proud of you. And just keep pushing. We're here by your side. We're excited to share the song with the world. So that will happen very soon. We'll talk obviously offline and be working hard. You work really hard on the first offering to the point where it's on TV. So that tells you everything you need to know. So it can only get better and better from here on in, you know, and just keep focused, keep working hard. keep sending that love out, because love is the center of everything, you know. And definitely put pen to paper, you know, continue writing. Anything you see, observe, really sit down and go, how does it make you feel? Now you've done a process in the studio, you can see how a song is made. It really, every song you listen to must be different now, isn't it? It's like, okay, that's what they did. Interesting,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So really keep encouraged by that. And yeah, album, how not a platinum, double platinum album? How about that?
Yeah. Why not?
Grammy, how about that? A Grammy, would you BAFTA? How about that? TV, acting, everything. That's what it is. It's all yours for the taking. Absolutely all yours for the taking. Okay, you've got a whole world and life ahead of you. So Tessie, I'm back, said much more to come. So we're really excited. And yeah, very happy to have you back on. We didn't know it was going to happen like this, but it's even better. Yeah. And then we'll be on when you get your awards and the Netflix special and all of that. Yeah. So what's your plans for the rest of the afternoon? You, as I said, you're getting ready for that walk into school tomorrow is going to be so cool. I think you have to TikTok it. You've got to TikTok it.
The TikTok of walking into school.
Yeah. No, I definitely look forward to it. I'll definitely catch up with you soon, as I will. And yeah, I think everyone that's listened in today, you just keep an eye out for this wonderful young star, Eva-Marie Saffrey. There's going to be lots more coming from her, and we're very excited to be a part of her journey. And I thank you for listening. And I wish you nothing but the best, my sweetie pie. Keep fighting, keep striving.
Thank you.
You take care.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.